opponent's team. It is down the bottom over there. Nope. There. Directions are hard. It's down there. You see it. That was weird. I hope you don't think that was weird. I think that was weird. And I did it. I'm going to search for an opposing trainer. And we're just going to move on from everything that's happening. My opponent's team is terrifying. I feel approximately 1/6 prepared for this match. That 1/6 is that my Mew is pretty good against my opponent's roster. That's it. That's all of it. That's the end of. That's the 1/6. Everything else is bad. My opponent says their game gave them an error. That's different. See, the problem with not editing is that I don't actually cut this stuff out. But, like, I probably should cut this stuff out. But y'all can just skip it. I'll put a timestamp. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Nobody's worried. Kerfluffle! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. I feel like I'd be less embarrassed if I was intoxicated in some way. But this is just my normal energy. This is just who I am. Alright, we'll wait for my opponent to say they're searching again. And go from there. Also, you Hoodles, you definitely did make my life sideways, and my neck does not thank you for it. I am the opponent? I am my worst enemy? I spelled searching wrong. I spelled searching wrong when I typed it to my opponent just now. That's okay, we've got Terraflying Shiftry, and that's all I care about. Alright. Alright. Cresselia, Roaring Moon, Tauros, Torterra, Infernape, Empoleon. There's no Glamora, which is actually interesting. And there's no Galarian Zapdos, which is also interesting. They do have all 3 Gen 4 starters, though. So that's something to keep in mind. Without Glamora, the only things that are going to OHKO a Ninetales are the Tauros with Iron Head or the Roaring Moon with Iron Head that both outspeed it. I could lead with something like Donphan and set up rocks right away. Donphan can also roar the Torterra if that is the lead. I do think Empoleon is a possible lead as well, since that does have a good answer to Ninetales. Alternatively, I could also just lead... I feel like Donphan's the sensible lead. I'm gonna lead Thundurus. Because all of the things I just mentioned, Thundurus is like pretty good against. Like pretty good. It's not great, but like pretty good. We take pretty good here. Alright, let's put those all in the calc. Thundurus Therian to Tauros. Now this thing can Terra. Rock Slide can kill me. It has Intimidate. I'm just gonna Volt Switch. I'm just gonna Volt Switch. Rock Slide kills me if it's Life Orb, but if it's Scarf, it doesn't. Alright, switches out. I actually also forgot that this is the one with base 101 speed, not the one with base 111 speed that I have in the TBL, so I actually don't outspeed the Tauros, and that was just a bold as hell play on my part, which is hilarious that it worked out. My opponent is absolutely going to think I'm Scarfed because I went for that with no fear and no time spent, and I'm not. And that was just a absurdly bold play on my part to just to just commit to that in that moment. Gengar is definitely a possibility here against this Cresselia. Shadow Ball seems fairly spammable, although they do have a Toro, so it's not that spammable. It does like 50% to Cresselia, though, which is kind of amazing. I could also just go into Shift Tree here and set up a Tailwind. Knockoff's not killing, though, even at +1. So, but I kind of want to do it anyway. I'm going to go into Shift Tree. Screw it, I'm going into Shift Tree. And I'm going to click Terra, and I'm going to click Tailwind. That way, if you Moonblast, it's fine. See leftovers? Nope, not that. I'm going to Terra, and I'm going to Tailwind. Because you're obviously not clicking a Psychic move. If you click Moonblast, it's super effective. If I don't Terra, and I don't want it to be super effective, so we're just going to Terra. We're going to Moonblast. Nope. We're going to Tailwind. And I have Clear Amulet, so at the +1, the Tauros comes back in. It doesn't matter because I have Clear Amulet. And then I can try to kill it with, like, a Locate. Or just do a billion with Knockoff. So, we're going to Terra Flying. We're going to set up a Tailwind. And we're going to get +1 attack. There's the Moonblast. And now I can just knock off. I'm at +1. I'm not getting any higher than that, so we're just going to knock off here. It's not going to kill, but it's going to do a bunch. And if Tauros comes in, they're going to have a Rude Awakening when I am Clear Amulet. But it can still Terra, and then Low Kick doesn't kill it, because it can Terra. Its Terra types are Fairy and Ghost, and Low Kick is really bad against both. So that's great. And then Rock Slide could potentially just kill me. So I might just go for a Terra Blast, and just like let that happen. Probably let this thing go down. But then I would still have a turn of Tailwind left if all of that pans out that way. Empoleon comes in. Holy moly. It was Toxic Orb. I mean, it looks like another knockoff just kills this. Do I take that shot? I take that shot. I guess I could have low kicked there, because... Well, it doesn't matter. Like, knockoff is still doing a billion to everything. Okay, Empoleon with Toxic Orb is gone. That's great. Shift Tree kills Empoleon with knockoff. Gonna be honest, I actually don't know if I lose the attack boost if the Tailwind goes away. I don't know how Wind Rider works. It says attack raised by 1 if hit by Wind move or Tailwind begins. So I think I'm just +1 now. There's Roaring Moon. I'm gonna low kick this. Bop. Bop. Alright, Shift Tree kills Roaring Moon with low kick. Tailwind peters out. I don't know. I don't know what happens now with my attack boost. So I'll check my thing and see. Tauros can come back in here for sure. But I don't have to sack this. I can just switch out. Because Tauros never walls it, because I have the Clear Amulet, so I can set up a Tailwind later on Cresselia. Infernape could also come in here. Infernape kills me with every single attack in its arsenal. No, it doesn't. It kills me with just Fire Punch, or Fire Coverage. Just Fire attack kills, because I'm Flying type. I don't have a Fire Resist. So that's interesting. There's no hazards, though. I'm just going to go to Donphan here. If they U-turn into Torterra, I'm just going to click Roar. But we don't have any reason that we have to sack that, so... Just gonna go Donphan. Fire Punch does come out. This is a free knockoff if I want to do it. Yeah, why not? I don't think this thing's staying in. If it does, I'll get rid of its item. I think it's probably choice in some way. That's my expectation. So Cresselia comes in. We're just going to knock off on that, which works for me. Get rid of its leftovers. I mean, Ninetales can Veil and Baton Pass here. I could also just go Gengar or... I could also just stay in. Yeah, I'm just going to knock off again. Okay, we do see the Moonlight. That's annoying. So it's probably going to try to set up on me. And part of the reason I wanted to stay in and knock off is because I have Roar at any point. But I also could just go out into, like, Gengar. But you could Psychic here. I'm just gonna go Gengar. Like, if you Psychic, you Psychic. It's really not that big of a deal. Yeah, it is Calm Mind. See, that's why... Okay. That's fine? Right? Is that fine? I should just click Roar. I should have just stayed in. There was no reason for me to switch. Anyway. As long as this thing is in range of Shiftry, we're fine. So we're just going to Shadow Ball here and do like 25%. Get the special defense drop. That's pretty big. Alright, cool. Get another Calm Mind off. Yeah, it's sort of like how hard can I throw this game? It's pretty amazing, actually. Because they're going to Moonlight here. So I'm going to go Donphan. It's max specially defensive Donphan, so I'm just gonna Roar. Just say no. Just no. None of that. None of that. None of that. None of that. Go bye-bye. Go bye-bye. Brings in Infernape again. That is free knockoff for me. Not going to EQ, not going to Roar. Just going to knock off. Cresselia is probably coming back in. Goes for the Fire Punch. Okay, we're going to tank that just fine. Knockoff comes out. Expert Belt. Okay. Okay. Good to know about. I guess now I'll click EQ. Close combat. It's gonna kill me. So Infernape kills Donphan with close combat. And this is where I could go Mew, right? But that seems mean. Mew seems mean. Am I mean? Am I a mean person? Mew just seems rude. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna Iron Defense first. I ran the set, but like, given how this battle has gone, I just feel like it's not nice. It's not kind of me to use this set. Although Cresselia setting up Calm Minds alongside me is not going to be great. But if I get to +2, +6, +6, and Cresselia is at +6, +6 from Calm Minds. Yeah, we're not doing a whole lot. So, this will be fun. Y'all, we gonna be here a minute. We gonna be here a minute. So if they ran Psyshock over stored power, I'm gonna be honest, it might be slightly problematic, but there's really no reason to attack for either of us at any point until we get to +6. The fact that I have the +2 from Iron Defense just makes this Mew virtually unkillable. The problem is, Cresselia is also virtually unkillable because of Moonlights, but I have more stored power PP than Moonlight PP. By a little bit. Goes for the Moonblast. Nope, I'm not gonna do this. Well, I am gonna do this, I mean. So, yeah, I mean, I just get the special defense boost first. Then I can consider whether or not it's worth going for the physical defense boost. I think the first turn I would go for a stored power. Force a Moonlight, then go for an Iron Defense. Because I'm going to be at +1 extra, because they went for a Moonblast in the middle of this. So I go for a Stored Power first, they go for another Calm Mind. Then I go for a Iron Defense. As they go for a Moonlight. That did nothing. They're especially defensive, too. Whew, boy. All right, here we go. Here we go. Game on. We're going to Iron Defense here. Get to +4. Alright, Iron Defense. Get to +6, maybe? There's their stored power. That does a lot. Alright, that's all we're going to get to. We're just going to go for stored power. Nice. That's good damage. Alright, that's respectable damage. They're going for stored power. We're going to live one more. We're going to go for another one on their Moonlight. We're just one crit away. But this is, yeah, I lose this battle, I think. It's funny because I brought answers to this and then just like decided not to use them, which is the best part of this. There's another Moonlight. 1 crit. Come on, Mew. Big crit, Mew. Big crit. End this game. I mean, you don't even end the game because I'm in death range. So big crit. Big crit. That's not a crit. But I think, given that it's specially defensive, there's a decent chance Shiftry just kills it. With knockoff? Oh no, it doesn't have an item. There's no chance I kill it with knockoff. There's no chance I kill it with knockoff. Stored power comes out, okay. So Cresselia kills Shiftry, or kills Mew with, I don't know what he used. Moonblast, Cresselia kills Shiftry with stored power. I'm gonna go into this. Gonna knock off. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Okay. I could have taunted there. That was silly of me. Taunt was the right play. I'm gonna taunt here. Sometimes you just throw, you know? Throw for content. It's funny. Again, I have all the answers to this, right? Like I brought answers and I just decided not to use them, which is the best part of it. I guess I knock off. We're gonna get a chance with Gengar. So there's a better chance to Blizzard freeze. I guess it technically is a better chance for Blizzard to freeze. Kills. Thunderous T with stored power. It's a better chance for Blizzard to freeze than for Gengar to crit. So we're gonna go for it. I have Snow Cloak, everybody. But I landed it anyway. And we crit! Oh, Ninetales kills Cresselia with Blizzard. Tauros comes back out. Still have Gengar. I'm just gonna Blizzard again, I think. I don't know if unpunish is the right word there, but I didn't lose to it. It's gonna be Gengar versus the world. Trailblaze is kind of a spooky thing to see when it's Gengar versus the world. Landed the Blizzard. No freeze though. We're gonna Moonblast this time. I think you probably have Iron Head or something. No? Okay. Ninetales kills Tauros with Moonblast? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What is my Gengar set? Do any of those moves kill an Infernape from this range? Probably not, right? Alright, I think we just need to be one Blizzard away from winning the game, right? That's the plan. So... I think I live a Fire Punch with no item. Pretty sure. We just Sludge Bomb, deal as much damage as possible. Go into Ninetales, Moonblast, kill. And then Blizzard the Torterra. And that's what this comes down to. Fire Punch, it should not kill from full without an item. We're going to Sludge Bomb here. It does the most. because I don't have Psychic. I don't even know if Psychic would kill from here. Psychic would kill from here, which is actually really funny. That's fine. I don't... I'm not looking to kill. I'm looking to go back into Ninetales, Moonblast kill, and then have to land a Blizzard against Torterra. That's what I'm looking for. That is the end game I was hoping to get into when we started. Alright. So Infernape kills Gengar with Fire Punch. We know that Ninetales outspeeds because of the Baton Pass coming off first. So we're going to Moonblast. It's safe against this. So Ninetales A kills Infernape with Moonblast. What's really funny is that I have Snow Cloak, because the only reason this game is interesting, given that I crit. If I literally just had a Snow, then I would be fine. Never punished. This game is the easiest game in the world. Oh my god. I have no words for this. I have no words for what just happened.
You're lucky and bad.
Oh my gosh! Fuck you!
Yeah.
What the hell? Your opponent is screaming right now. Also, Gold, after all the preaching we've had in TBL about making sure you gen the right mon.
I genned exactly the mon I needed. I needed to be Snow Cloak for the RNG manipulation for the crit. And then it didn't matter, because I bladed all my Blizzards anyway.
Yeah, no, clearly. Clearly.
Yeah, no, I feel terrible. To my opponent,
You should.
I deeply apologize for that. That may be the silliest thing I've ever done in competitive, with heavy quotes, Pokemon. I set up in a losing position. I, like, knowingly was like, I just need to crit to win. Went into Blizzard because I was like, it's a 10% chance to freeze and a 4% chance to crit instead of just the 4% chance to crit with the Gengar. Never punished. Landed 3 Blizzards, all of which were necessary to land to win the game. Yeah, no, this game, Pokemon's an easy game, everybody.
It would have been funny if the Gengar's Fire Punch would have critted to balance it out, and so Gengar doesn't
Mach
really
Punch, it was Jover.
What?
If he had Mach Punch, it was Jover.
Oh, I think maybe. I don't know if I live or not.
Iron Fist. I have a different question. Why didn't you go Thunderous when you knew he was gonna Moonlight and just click Taunt?
Oh, I just decided I was just committed to that bit at that point.
Because he's a bad player, that's why.
He knew he was getting a crit, he just didn't know when.
Pokemon is such an easy game if you just do all the things you need to do to win, even though you throw as hard as you possibly can. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Come to the watch parties, come watch these live, because they are chaos, and I don't think it's going to get better.
I'd give you way more shit if I did the same thing like a couple weeks ago.
I think this is only going to get worse from here in the PPL. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, everybody.
Take care, everybody.
Don't take care.